Hey everyone, it's More Crafts back for another video. So this is Thursday night. It is 1:52 in the morning. It is Friday the 27th. After I do this video, I am going to lay down for a little bit. I am getting tired, but I wanted to get this video done and uploaded before I do that. So I have a couple whips, and then I have a whole basket of finished objects. So the first whip I'm going to show you is my plastic canvas that I am working on for Paula. So last time I showed you, this is the one I am working on. This is Mary Maxim Festive Friends Tissue Box Color. It is number 33752. And I am slowly working on it. I did a lot of it today. So before I had the top done, which I finished it. And I had one side of the reindeer, and I have the second side almost finished. Well, not almost finished. I started coloring in the background, so I have to do the background, and then I gotta do all the detail work on it, and then it will be finished. And then I did a little bit tonight on my knitted hat because I was just sitting in here crocheting, which honestly I haven't done in a really long time, and it was kind of nice to just come in, sit down, watch some TV. So this is my knitted hat. So yeah, really liking how it's coming out. Yeah. So, I also wanted to let you guys know that, I am working on, or I finished a couple of stitch markers. I'm going to pause this after I finish or show you all of my crochet stuff, and I'm going to go over and get my container and show you the ones that I have finished last, I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday that I finished them. So I finished 9 that day. So I'm going to get those out and I'll show you those. I am taking custom orders. If you want something real specific, I can probably find a pattern. I do Disney characters, I do skulls, I do gnomes, I do Jack Skellingtons, I do all kinds of animals. I even have dog patterns. So, you want a dog pattern, I can get you a dog pattern. So I have a couple bigger projects that I'm working on. I did put away the blankets that I was working on. I am focused now more on cardigans and shawls for right now until probably the end of next month, which is November. So this is the one cardigan. I'm calling this my Valentine's Day cardigan because it is purples, reds, and pinks. So I have the other panel. I'm in the process of doing this corally pink color. So that is why it is not over here, but I do have that. I am also working on this one here, and this is pinks and greens. This is actually a really, really dark green. So I am working on this one too. I just picked this one back up out of my closet. It was in there for a little bit. But I am working on it too. So this is all the farther I got on that one. Oh, I am using a 6mm hook for all of my projects. And because I have a baby, I have a... Whoops, I just dropped all the yarn that I pulled out. But this is a regular granny square baby blanket. I am making this, and then I'm going to put a little elephant in the corner for a little boy, and then I want to do one for a little girl. I want to do a pink one, I want to do a yellow one, I want to do a purple one, and I want to do a mint green one. So I have those. And then the rest of my works in progress are amigurumis. So the one amigurumi I'm working on is, I have all of his body parts right here in my hand. So, let me see. I have 2 horns. Two legs. 2 arms. 4 little spots. 2 big spots. 2 ears. And a nose. What do you think it is? If you answered giraffe, then you would be correct. I am making the hatching giraffe by one of my favorite designers, Katie Dids. And this is what he'll look like. So I am working on that. I also have yarn for a flamingo, which looks like this. Mom wants a flamingo, so I'm going to make her a flamingo. I also have yarn on my cart to make a mermaid, a hamster, a monkey, and I don't have a front top pattern, and a little cow. And I also have yarn to do these, which is the Dino and Unicorn duo. She has another one, but there's technically 4 patterns. Because you can do the Dino standing up and the Dino sitting and the Unicorn standing up and sitting. And I just finished that one and I'm working on that one. So the giraffe is the only one that I have started. I have to put that to the front. And, so yeah, I'm not going to show you the colors for all of them. But, yeah. And this is my case. And I have 2 more amigurumis that I'm going to show you. They're smaller. Well, I'm in the process of making them. So I have a bunch of this thread that I have gotten off of I got it from Walmart. I'm pretty sure I got it from Walmart, and then the one pack I did get from Amazon. And it has a bunch of these little cotton pearls, and it's a number 8 in them, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. They're all pearl cotton number 8s, I'm pretty sure. Let me see this one here. Yes. So, I am making Mom an elephant. And the only thing, I have to get all of its body parts that I have done. Where are you? I know you're in here. Oh, there you are. So, the body parts that I have done are 2 arms, and 4 pieces of ears. I have not put the ears together yet, but they will go something like that. So the accent color is this like really pretty purple, and the body is going to be this variegated here. Now, I'm not sure I'm going to have enough yarn or enough thread. So, yeah. I should have done the accent color with the variegated in the body and the other one. But if it comes to it, it is from Mom, so I'm sure I can just finish it off with one of the other purples. It'll be fine. And then I'm making a little bunny. It's it's a free pattern on Ravelry. She actually, I think it's a she. Well, they have a whole collection of these little tiny bunnies. I'm making just the basic bunny, but they have like a Halloween set, a Christmas set, a summer set, a 4th of July set, an Easter set, a Valentine's Day set, and I will leave. The hook I'm using for this is a 1. So yeah, I'm working on that. I only work on this like every once in a while because the thread kind of makes my eyes go a little crazy. So I only work on it a little bit at a time. Like today I made the rest of the back ear, the 2 pieces of the 2 inner ears, and then I did both arms, and I started on the legs. So we will see if I have enough thread to do the rest of the body. So I'm gonna play Yarn Chicken, and yeah, I'm not sure how that's gonna go. So, but yeah, so I am going to pause this, and I'm going to go over and get those stitch markers so you can see them. And my stitch markers are $5 plus $3 for shipping, and I can just about make anything. I have a whole crap load of like 1,666 patterns saved to my Pinterest board of nothing but brick stitch patterns. So you want something specific, I can find you something specific. So I'll be right back. Okay, I got my container that has everything, all my stitch markers in it. These are the ones for sale. I have my own personal stash, and I have some for here, but I need to make some for Dynagrams. So I am going to take out the ones I made, and which is 9, but yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna set that over there. My next one, so what I usually do is I go in order. So I made 3 Disney ones, which I'm going to show you. I have quite a few Halloween. I have quite a few ocean. So my next one was dragons. So I made 6 dragons, and I'm going to show you those now. And then my next one is religious. So I'm going to make some crosses, some praying hands, some angels. So those will be next, and then the animals, and then so forth. So the next one, since I did 6 dragons, I'm going to do 2 praying hands, 2 crosses, and like 3 or 4 angels. And then I'll move on to animals. I have a couple animals, but it's a rainbow guinea pig, a regular guinea pig, and like 6 birds. So I want to do a rhino, a skunk, a rhino, a giraffe, a lion, a lemur, a kangaroo. And what was the other one? I think that might have been it that I had picked out. And then the one after that is rainbows, which I want to do more rainbows because I have a couple, but I want to do a couple more color variations. And then I have llamas, which I have 2 llamas. I have 3 llamas. And I want to have at least 6 or 7 llamas. So my goal is to get like more inventory. And I made a video a couple days, like last week. And Paula was the only one who had some suggestions for me about what stitch markers to make, which was gnomes, dogs, and Christmas ones. So those are also on my list. So my categories are Disney, Halloween, ocean, dragons, religious, animals, rainbows, llamas, games. Now games consist of like Among Us, Minecraft, Mario Brothers. Dogs is pretty self-explanatory. Nocturnal animals, which are bats, hedgehogs, skunks, possums. And those are the only things, animals I can think of right now. And then I have cartoons, which is Tom and Jerry, Scooby-Doo, Tweety Bird, Bugs Bunny, those ones. Gnomes is pretty self-explanatory. Mushrooms is pretty self-explanatory. Marvels, I am not finding a lot of Marvel characters, so I might have to just put that into miscellaneous. I do have one for turtles because I have 4 different turtle patterns, and I'm pretty sure on my computer I have like 6 or 7 more patterns for turtles, so they have their own category. Then I have unicorns, Christmas, paw prints, insects, flowers, skulls, yarn balls, and yarn skeins. I did happen to start a yarn skein today, and it is purple and yellow. And then I have people, which I have a ballerina, a little girl, a little boy, a baby, so I can kind of make them match your kids or your grandkids. And then I have, I'm hoping I can buy the rest of the family. So there's mom and dad, and I already have the kids, but then there's also the grandparents, and I really want the whole set. So I'm trying to save up money to purchase some patterns from my favorite designer. So, and then I have miscellaneous, and I'm not finding a lot of Star Wars patterns either. So I might have to take that one off also. And the one next is movies. And I don't know any other movies except for Harry Potter that might be a thing, or maybe Lord of the Rings. Any suggestions would be really great, because the Marvels, the Star Wars, and the movies, I have no idea. I'm not finding, and the superheroes, I'm not finding a lot of patterns for those categories, so they might have to come out of my box. So, yeah. So that is all of my categories that I have for my stitch markers. I do have 4 empty slots left. So if you have any suggestions on topics or categories that I could put in my box, I will look up some patterns for them. So let me know. Okay, so the 9 patterns, the 9 ones I did today, or the other week, was I did poo. Oh my god, there's a hair. I just pulled that out. I don't know how else to hold this. Maybe if I use a needle. Nope, that's too big. Maybe if I just get like a lot of lead out. So this is poo. Isn't he cute? He has a little tongue. So I do have poo. I have Piglet. He's really cute. And I have Tigger. Whoops, Tigger just fell. So I have Tigger. Jesus, Tigger, why can't you stay on there? It's probably because my pen just broke. So there's Tigger. Will you stay on there this time, Tigger? I'm going to Graham's today, which is Friday. And I think I am going to take my bead weaving stuff because I've been itching to do it again. And, so I will be down to Graham's for tonight and tomorrow night, which is my usual. And then I'm coming home on Sunday, which is also usual. But then I am going back down on Monday because my pap is having back surgery on Tuesday, the 31st, which is Halloween. So if you pray, can you send some good vibes his way? His name is George. And if you can send some good vibes his way and pray that, his surgery goes really, really well and all of those good feelings, I would really appreciate it. So then I have this little dragon. And I can make him in any color you want. I made 3 of them. So I made 2 boys, which I'm going to show you the second one here. So then I have this little guy. I just picked colors. I have so many colors that I just picked ones that I thought went together. And then I decided to make a little girl dragon. So she's pink, purple, and white. And then this is the Dragon 2 that I have. Dragon 2 or Dragon 1. But he is green and yellow. Sorry, my hands are shaking. And then I decided that I was going to make a Christmas one. So he is... Stop moving. He is white with red and green specks. And my last one is red, white, and blue. And I can make him any color you want to. So, those are the ones that I have finished recently. And before I go to bed, I am going to get my stuff ready to go to Graham's before I lay down. So then that way, whenever she calls me tomorrow, I can just go. I have a hair in my eye. There we go. Nope, didn't get it. So that's what I'm going to do. So I didn't even show you my finished objects, did I? Oh, lordy. I got on stitch markers and away I went. Lordy. I should go to bed, maybe. Because I said I was going to show my finished objects before I went in my stitch markers, and I completely forgot. Oh, Lord. Oh, my. I do need to go to bed, I think. So, Wednesday, Mom went to the doctor's office. We went to, my mom and I and my mom's friend took us to the hospital last Thursday because, as you know, Mom hasn't been really feeling well. It turns out she has the flu. And the hospital didn't give her anything. Didn't give her any nausea medicine, nothing. So she had to see the doctor for a follow-up. So the doctor gave her a inhaler and a nausea pill, as well as I think that's it, actually. So while we were at the doctor's office, I decided I was going to work on some hats. Just basic double crochet hats, the ones that I used to make like back in the day. So I made Grinch inspired hats, and this is one of the ones, and I don't have lime green fur pom-poms, so I made my own. This is 2 different types of pom-poms. This top one here is a loop that I made on a 12 peg knitting loom, and then I did crochet loops where I did a magic ring, I single crocheted, I did a magic ring, and then I chained 12 or 10 depending on what size I wanted. So this is a Grinch inspired hat. So I think I did too many rows. I did 12 rows before I did the brim. And I think, because if I put it on my head, it goes over my eyes. So I think I did too many rows. I can't remember the last time I made a double crochet hat. I know it's been a while. But I'm getting kind of warm. So I'm going to put my hair up because I don't sleep with my hair down unless I have a headache. So I made 2 of those, and I did 2 different styles of brim. So I did a back post, front post, double crochet, and then did a row of single crochet on this one. And then on this one, I did the camel stitch, which is half double crochet in the back loop. And I did it for like 5 rows, I think. So then I decided that I wanted to make some Beetlejuice themed hats. And where is my seam? Oh, there it is. Okay. So this is the first one. And I just made a little loop pom-pom for this one. And of course, I did 12 rows. And it goes really far over my eyes. So I made this one. And then I made this one, but it has, the little black pom-pom is 10 rows, or 10 chains. And the green one is 12 chains. So there's that one. These are for sale if anybody is interested. I also made a rainbow shawl. This is for the nursing home. So I didn't want to, this is just a granny triangle shawl. So I just did a couple repeats of it and I mirrored it. So I started with red, went to purple, then did it backwards. So I went blue, green, yellow, orange, red, and then I went red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and ended with purple. And I used a 5mm hook for my hats. I used a 6mm hook for this. And my next big project is this shawl. This is my own design. It is what you would call the angel wings because it has a nice U-shape or butterfly wings. It is a 2-row repeat. It's a little big to be like this, but it is a perfect shawl for it to go over your shoulders and have a little extra. It would be really nice if you had you could even probably tie it, maybe. Yeah, you could easily tie it and wear it like this if you didn't want to fall off. But this is, I still am testing or having people test it for me. So I'm not sure when it will be out. I don't even have a name for the shawl yet. So I don't know when it will be out. It'll be on Ravelry whenever I get that far. Oh, put my hair up and it was really nice. Now I have a bunch of finished amigurumis to show you. So the first one is A Little Llama. This is by Katie Dids again. I think I'm going to crochet a heart or something for him to hold or something like that. I just think I want him to hold something. I've been seeing a lot of animals crochet stuffies that are holding something now, and they're just really, really cute. So I definitely want to do that. He's been in a basket, so he's a little messed up. But yeah, he's really cute. And then I finished a Sleepy Dino, another Katie Dids patterns. I think I did pretty good with the spikes. They're actually kind of straight. I used her technique, which you take a strand of yarn and you put it through a couple of stitches up here down to the back of the head, make it over the head, and then it's just really cool. And I did a really good job of making his spikes go kind of straight, and I just gave him black eyes. For my animals, my stuffed animals, I use a 3.75, and I made 2 Timmies. So I made this one first, and this is just made with some chunky yarn I had gotten at Michael's. I don't even remember what it was, but this one is all blue. And then I worked on this one, and I ran out with 4 rows to go. So thankfully, I had another colorway. It had a bunch of greens and blues in it, so I just attached it. And yeah, the last 4 or 5 rows, I had to change color, so that wasn't too bad. Then I have one of Raoul's Octos. I love making these things, so this is just, I used some kawaii eyes that I got in my last pair, or my last finished object is a pair of mittens. I was working on these for the whip roulette wheel, and I will be starting that back up on Sunday when I come back home and pick my next project, because every Sunday I go through spurts where I don't know what to work on. I want to work on everything, but I don't know what to fully commit to. So that's where I have on here Now, some of these things I have already finished, so I need to kind of cross them off. Should I cross them off, or do you think I ought to leave them? Like, I am going to definitely cross off the rainbow shawl because I don't need to make two of them. But I am going to keep everything else, I think. So, uh, but yeah, I'm gonna keep everything, the same. I just erased, the rainbow shawl. I'm just going to put shawl, and then if it lands on that, then I can, work on it. But as of right now, I have 38, projects. Now, a lot of these are repeats, so I have, 3 orders, 3 bead weaving, 3 knit beanies, 2 coasters, 2 washcloths. I even have my plastic canvas on here, so I can work on that. And that is my own plastic canvas projects that I want to work on. So about these mittens, these are the Willow mittens. They are by the Easy Design on Etsy. So they are nice and toasty. They're made with a fan stitch, which is a single crochet to double crochet. And then my thumb like literally goes to there. Like right there is the end of my thumb. I have small thumbs. My grandma always told me that it looks like somebody cut my thumbs off. Because they're so short. But yeah, I have a pair of mittens. And I used a 4mm hook, which is what the pattern called for. My stuffed animals, I use a 3.75. My cardigans, I use a 6. Baby blanket, use a 6. So, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm going to get this starting to upload. And like I said, if you want to order some stitch markers off of me, please do so. They are $5 each, $3 for shipping, and you customize them any way you want. I can probably find anything, except for I can't seem to find a lot of like superheroes and Marvels and Star Wars and movies. There is a couple, but not that many. So, but yeah, I think I'm gonna take my bead weaving down to grams, and then I might work on it when I come home on Sunday, but then I'll probably take it back to grams on Monday, because I have to go down and take care of Nala. So Monday, Graham has to call to see what time he's supposed to be there for her surgery. We're hoping it's in the morning, so he can go in, get it done. So we will see. But yeah, I am trying to brush off the eraser pieces onto the floor. So yeah, like I keep saying, I'm gonna let you guys go. If you want to order some stitch markers from me, please do so. And if you could please say some thoughts and prayers for my pap's surgery. This is a big surgery. He just turned 71 in July. So this is a pretty big surgery for somebody of his age. So yeah. I'm hoping it helps him in the long run, because he can't even walk like literally 10 feet before it's starting to hurt him. So he drove truck for over 50 years, and it really screwed up his back. So, like I said, positive thoughts, positive prayers. Order some stitch markers if you want to. I also, on Sunday when I come home, I am going to take pictures of my project bags and post them to Facebook and Instagram. So if you see something you like, you can order. Small bags are, notion pouches are 10, small bags are 15, big bags are 25. I have drawstring and tote bags. And I have little purses that have 3 dividers in them. I'm going to post them too. So yeah, I would love to make you guys some new bags, but I need these ones gone before I make those. So I am also having a bag bundle sale where you purchase, it's a bag bundle. So it's a $65 value for, I think, $30. Well, it'd be $40, so it's $30 for the bundle and then $10 for shipping. So what you get is you get a notion pouch, a small bag, a big bag, and 3 beaded stitch markers for a $65 value, for like $40, and that includes the shipping. So I'm gonna post them, and I might even post them tonight if I'm not too tired after I get off of here. So yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Hope you guys have a great day tomorrow, which is Friday, or I guess it's literally today. And I will see you guys later. Bye.